To kick things off, they will race 20 laps here tonight, starting inside row number 1. The number 3 out of Watertown, New York, that is Rick Duskus. And on the outside, the number 6 of Steve Gilmore, also out of Watertown. Remington Marquette, he'll start inside row number 2. Out of Theresa, New York, and then number 18, Mike White out of Winthrop, New York. The 1X will be on the outside. Sid Harmer Jr. out of Governor, New York will start inside row number 2, and on the high side, out of Governor as well, Sid Harmer Sr. in the number 690. So father and son side by side, row number 3. Justin White out of Winthrop, New York will start inside row number 4, and on the outside, out of Watertown, that'll be the 3K of Sean Kirby. Ryan Shanahan's number 32 machine, he'll start inside row number 5 out of Watertown. Outside of him, out of Governor, that'll be Mike Durham in the number 4 machine. The number 23 out of Theresa, New York, that is Terry Gardner. And on the I side, out of Lisbon, New York, the 57K, that belongs to Kevin Federley. Track safety lights going off. Bill Isley Sr. down to the infield as we get ready, our first feature of the evening. And back to the office, Steve Rickett and Kurt Beckwith ready to turn the ponies loose. Kurt Beckwith has the green go stick in hand as they work off turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. They'll work off turn number 2 down into the backstretch for the very first time, and they are 3 wide, now 4 wide, middle of the speedway, down the backstretch. On lap number 1, are you kidding me? These guys are already in a hurry to come to the front. Rick Dusk is going to bring him off turn number 4. He'll race down the front stretch, scoring lap number 1. Steve Gilmore is going to settle into the number 2 spot. He and Sid Harmer Jr. are going to be side by side off turn number 2. Harmer able to take the spot away as they work off turn number 2 down the backstretch for the second time down the speedway. 3 wide battle behind them as Sid Harmer Sr. goes to the outside. Here comes the Sean Kirby number 3K down to the bottom. Mike White right in the middle of that mix in the number 1X. We got a bunch of heavy hitters running towards the front of the field. Sid Harmer Jr. works right down underneath Rick Duskus, and Harmer's going to be your leader. He'll take him off turn number 2 down the backstretch. It'll be Duskus back to number 2 spot. Here comes Sid Harmer Sr. all the way to the outside racetrack. Sean Kirby slides underneath the 6 of Steve Gilmore. They work into turn and 4, and we're seeing a ton of action early going here. They work off turn number 4, 3 the battle for the number 2 spot. Sean Kirby, bottom of the racetrack, able to get underneath Rick Duskus and the Sid Harmer Sr. number 690 as they work off turn number 2. And now the 2 young guns that have been battling it out are at the front of the field. Sid Harmer Jr. trying to run and hide. Sean Kirby chasing him as they go to turn number 3 and 4. Kirby goes up the hill, hits the cushion, trying to keep it wound up to the top side of the racetrack. Sid Harmer Sr. chasing him. Rick Duskus back to the number 3 spot. Then it'll be the number 6, Stephen Gilmore. Here comes Mike White alongside. White's going to drive to the outside of Gilmore. He'll take over spot number 5 as they work midway down the backstretch. Excuse me, that's number 4 of Mike Durham all the way up into the number 5 spot as he worked to the outside of the speedway. Terry Gardner got way off the racetrack over in turn number 1 and 2, but gets right back onto it, so we remain under green. Sid Harmer Jr. off turn number 2, 5-car length advantage over Sean Kirby down the backstretch. Sid Harmer Sr. holding on to that 3rd spot, followed by Rick Duskus. Then it's the 4 of Mark Durham, and then a side-by-side battle. Hold on to the 6th spot. He's got Mike White sliding underneath him. They'll be side by side off turn number 4. Slide job as they come off turn number 4. Mike White right across the nose. Stephen Gilmore, they switch lanes over in turn number 1 and 2. Down to the bottom of the racetrack. That battle will continue just outside the top 5. 1 car off the speedway going to pit road. That is the 57K of Kevin Federley. He's headed back towards the pit. Back up front, that lead battle as Sid Harmer Jr. is continuing to try to stretch out that lead. 1 car slow over in turn number 3 and 4. That is the number 6 of Stephen Gilmore. Steve Gilmore is going to stop right at the top of turn number 4. Very quickly, the yellow flag is going to come out. And as the field comes by, Steve Gilmore able to get it fired back up, and he will head back towards the pit area. Now it looks like he's going to stall again right there at the top of the speedway. ready to go back to racing here. Kurt Beckwith showing them the white flag this time, so next time around we will go back to green. And Harmer Jr. said being your leader has lane choice. He's gone to the inside of the speedway, and you notice Sean Kirby hanging back just a little bit. He doesn't want Sid Harmer to know that it's him on the outside when we get ready to go back to green. A little bit of head games going on just like they did last week here at the speedway, as these two young Lions have had some great battles this year. Sid Harmer Jr. made it work for himself last year last week as he came away with the win, but we'll try it here one more time here tonight. As we said, Sid Harmer Jr., Sid Harmer Sr. on the inside of row 1 and 2, and then Sean Kirby, Rick Duskus 1 and 2 on the outside. So a couple of father and son shows as we get ready to go back at it. Down to turn number 3 and 4. Sid Harmer Jr. doesn't care who's on the outside. He'll pound the throttle and bring him racing down the front stretch. Sid Harmer Sr. got the better of that restart as he followed his son right towards the front of the field. They'll work off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Kirby gets shuffled to the outside of the speedway, and Sid Harmer Sr. trying to take over the number 2 spot. They'll work side by side through turn number 3 and 4. Junior is going to bring him off the bottom of the racetrack. Kirby all the way to the outside. Kirby this time able to get to the high side of Sid Harmer Sr. He'll take back the number 2 spot. Down to the turn number 1 and 2. He's looking right at the back bumper of Sid Harmer Jr. Like to the turn, Sid Harmer Sr. back to 3rd. 4th is Rick Duskin. 5th spot right now belongs to Mike Durham. Ryan Shanahan is going to try to change that as they go to turn number 3 and 4. Shanahan's going to come alongside. They will be side by side. Contact between our 1st and 2nd place cars as Kirby loosened up the 14 of Junior for a second. But Sid Harmer Jr. able to hold on to that lead battle as they work out turn number 2 down the backstretch. They will go 3-wide battle just outside the top 5 down the backstretch. Mike Durham goes out to the outside. Shanahan down to the inside. And then it's Mike White and Justin White side by side. They work off turn number 4 one more time. Sean Kirby doing everything he can to get the nose underneath the number 14 of Sid Harmer Jr., but Jr. being able to hold him off. This time as they work off turn number 2, Sid Harmer Sr. a little love tap onto the back of Sean Kirby's ride. Kirby went up the hill. Harmer got right into the back of him. No farm, no fouls. They work off turn number 4, come racing down the front again. Sid Harmer Jr., 3 car lengths out in front of Sean Kirby, followed by Sid Harmer Sr., and then it is Rick Duskus 4th. Ryan Shanahan doing a great job. Started 9th. He's all the way up into the top 5 right now as he'll work off turn number 2 down the backstretch. He will go as he chases Rick Duskus now. Justin White holding on to the 6th spot. He'll be followed by the white number 1X as they work off turn number 4 side by side with Durham's number 4 machine. Mike White to the inside, Durham to the outside, and Durham able to hold on to that 6th spot as they work off turn number 2. One car slow again. That is Stephen Gilmore, the 57K of Kevin Federley headed back towards the pit area once again. Back up front, this battle continues as they work off turn number 4. This time, Sid Harmer Jr. is going to have about 4 car lengths on Sean Kirby as they go to turn number 1 and 2. And then Kirby, 3 car lengths himself over Sid Harmer Sr. Best battle on the racetrack right now is for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th over in turn number 2. Look at this battle as they work off the south side. Down the backstretch, they will go. Ryan Shanahan again very quickly racing his way towards the front of the field. They work off turn number 4 down the front stretch. They will come. This is just outside the top 5. Justin White to the inside of Ryan Shanahan with the number 4 of Durham working on the outside. They'll go racing down the backstretch. Shanahan up into the number 5 spot. Off turn number 3 and 4 down in front. It continues to be Sid Harmer leading Sean Kirby. And again, that best battle on the racetrack is right back here. The battle for 4th, 5th, 6th as they come racing down the front stretch. Mike Durham able to get alongside with Ryan Shanahan over at turn number 2. He'll work up the top side of the speedway. Shanahan down to the bottom, Durham down to the inside as they race down the backstretch. And there'll be Justin White leading his dad, Mike White, down in the corner. White's going to go to the outside. That's Mike White as they go down to turn number 3 and 4 as another father and son battle on the racetrack. They work off turn number 2, down the backstretch. They will go. Good battle out in front. Sean Kirby continuing to eat away at that lead advantage of Sid Harmer Jr. Jr. down to the bottom of the racetrack. Kirby lets it hang to the top side, trying to get within striking distance. Less than a handful of laps here to go as Sid Harmer Sr. watches that battle out in front of him. They'll exit turn number 2 down the backstretch. It's 2.5 car lengths back to Kirby from Sid Harmer Jr. Those 3 cars have broken away from the field, but again, the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th off turn number 2 continues to be a good one. Parallel sticks coming out, just 2 more trips around the Speedway as your leader comes to the line. They work into turn number 3 and 4. Again, watch this battle for the 4th spot. And Mike Durham looks like he's going to get it back, and he out in front of Mike White's number 1 X Machine. Ryan Shanahan, who had raced all the way up into the top 5 after starting 9th, gets shuffled back to the 6th spot, and now he's going to get off the top side of the racetrack, and Justin White's able to get underneath him. White flag will be waving. Sid Harmer Jr. calmly takes the car down into turn number 1 and 2. Sean Kirby's been throwing everything he can to get to him, but can't do it right now as they'll exit turn number 2 for the final time. 4 car lengths will be the distance back to Sean Kirby, followed by the number 690 of Sid Harmer. Your leader works down into turn number 3, and checkered flag will be coming. Looking to go back-to-back here at the Can-Am Speedway. It'll be Sid Harmer Jr. scoring the win. Sean Kirby will be second. Sid Harmer Sr. will finish the number 3 spot. He'll be followed by the number 3 of Rick Duskus. The number 4 of Mike Durham is going to finish in the top 5. He'll be followed by the 1X of Mike White, the 7X of Justin White, the 32 of Ryan Shanahan. And that's the way they're going to go throughout the rest of the field. Well, again, another great battle between a couple of the young hot shots in this class. Sid Harmer Jr. is going to come away with it again this Friday night here.
The watch is working.
Well, climbing out on the backside, Sid Harmer Jr. going to pick up our feature win here this evening. So congratulations. Another great battle out in front there. Of course, you couldn't see it going on behind you. Took you a little bit to get through the traffic here tonight.
Yeah, just trying to pick and choose battles a little bit. I got something going on with the car. Clutch slipped there for a couple laps. There when I see 5 to go, I said, yeah, here we go, another one of these. But it hung in there. It started coming back, so that was good. So I don't know. I didn't see anybody. I felt Kirby there on that restart, and that was really about it. And again, I got to thank these guys, Nelson and Danny and Dennis Horton, them guys. Last week after we won, we never loaded a car with Utica Rome. And tried down there, and we didn't have good luck. But tonight we rolled the car out, and we had some things broke from there. So it was a good thing we, went through the car and checked her, else we wouldn't be here. And I got to thank my father-in-law and my Uncle Vern, my Aunt Kate, and of course got to thank my wife and my whole family for sticking with me and just being here and letting me do this. And I got to thank my dad too. I know a lot of people know this, but this is actually his car with a lot of my parts. And got to thank IQ Engines, GNR Auto Parts, Dial Designs, FX VW, Sunset Boulevards on Trout Lake, and Stone Motorsports. He's a big one. He's been helping us out a lot. And I got to thank Becky Isley over here for doing these pictures. It's awesome. She does an awesome job at it.
I got to tell you, you get a bunch of feature wins so far this year. You've had a bunch over the last few years. This never gets old, does it?
No, this is the 6th one this year, and I hope we can just keep them coming because I love it.
All right, congratulations. Sid Harmer Jr. back to victory lane in another great battle between him and Sean Kirby. Kirby's going to come home in the number 2 spot. He'll be followed by Sid Harmer Sr., rounding out our top 3 cars here this evening.